It all has to do with ancient aliens. Let's take a look.
Existed on one planet for about 4 billion years. As far
Yes,
as
it
we
has.
know. But it might have
As far as we know, of
started
course.
right after the Big Bang, when the universe was much stranger and more fantastic than today. A universe that might have allowed life to develop absolutely
Bacteria
anywhere.
and stuff, just
The
like...
cosmos might be full of the
Jesus.
seeds of life, sleeping
Yes.
in a dead desert, waiting for a few drops of rain to explosively bloom and grow.
Which is supposedly what happened with
And
Earth.
Not so tiny aliens might be everywhere. In this video, we're going to put
Look,
together two highly
me personally, I believe that yes, there is life elsewhere, intelligent life, who knows? There's life in this universe. We cannot be the only planet that has any form of life in the universe. We can't be.
speculative yet scientific
too big.
possibilities. Check out the scientific papers in our sources. To properly explain it, let's first look at the paradox of life on Earth. The life paradox.
Oh, there's a paradox?
For
Okay.
its first few 100 million years, Earth was a magma hell, constantly bombarded
Yes,
by
it was.
asteroids.
That's what I remember.
Basically,
I remember
the
that's what they
second
said.
things calmed down and the first oceans formed. Life
The
just
primordial
appeared,
ooze.
and billions of microbes settled every nook and cranny they found. This is kind of strange.
Of course they're going
Life on
to.
Earth seems to be almost as old as the planet itself.
Oh, wow.
As if it was waiting around for an opportunity. But life
I think
didn't
that's-
only appear extremely quickly.
I think that's what
In that
happens.
tiny time window, it
Microbes
also
look for an
crossed a huge
opportunity.
gap. To qualify as living things, even microbes need to eat, poop, grow, and multiply. To do that,
The
they
pooping
need
of
the
a-
genome,
the
biological
pooping
structure
animation.
that sets
Holy
the inner
shit.
workings of an organism. How dead things with no genome become living things with genomes is one of the biggest riddles of science.
Yeah, it is.
Simplified
It is.
enough,
We don't
the
know
problem
quite
is
yet.
that to have a functioning genome, you need proteins, and to make
Yes.
those proteins, you need a functioning genome. Both proteins and genomes
You kinda need
are
one for the
single
other.
molecules made of
Chicken
very
or the egg
complex blocks
situation.
that are extremely difficult to assemble by chance. It's a chicken-egg paradox with
Yes,
several
it
chickens
really
and
is.
eggs. Once you have a finished cell, the whole system works efficiently.
Yes.
But,
But
starting
getting to
from
the
simple
cell is
dead
the
stuff
issue.
and reaching that level of sophistication by pure chance should require an amazing amount of time for trial and error.
It does.
So
I mean,
how
it took
did the
billions
first
of
living
years.
things manage to cross that gap in just a few 100 million years? Most theories about the origin of life try to explain that gap by theorizing how some primitive soup of prebiotic molecules could have efficiently produced the first self-replicating entities.
How? Like,
But we
really?
still don't know how exactly this would have worked. Maybe we need
Tentacles.
to think backwards.
It's all about tentacles.
The clock of evolution. Think of genomes as a book telling the history of life.
Yes, it
As
does.
time passed and life evolved, more characters
I mean, that's how come we know that like we're like 97% of our genome is with apes as well, like chimpanzees and stuff. You just look into it once they were able to sequence DNA, we started learning a bunch of stuff.
were introduced. Amoeba, fish, amphibians, dinosaurs, and mammals.
Yes.
Over billions of years, the story of life got more and more complex. A genome can be viewed as a long string of letters with biological instructions. And from microbes to us today, functional genomes seem to have been increasing in size at a fairly constant rate. The
With failures and successes while that was done.
functional genome of fish is more than twice that of worms. Our
Okay.
functional genome is about twice bigger than that of fish, and so on. It is a bit more complicated, but for now...
Well, yeah, I mean, that simplifies everything. Of
When
course,
we
you
put
have
all
to.
these clues together, it seems that genomes have been
all in a
doubling in
nutshell.
size on average every 350 million years.
Oh,
or so.
really? They double in
As if
size?
Evolution had been following an exponential inner clock. But it gets even stranger. The very first microbes that emerged on Earth, even if they look simple, already seem to have had pretty long and complex genomes. But how
So,
could life have achieved
so that could be, you know, they landed here already kind of through millions and millions and millions or maybe even billions of years of you know, evolution. And they just found a perfect spot here to grow. Who
level of
knows?
complexity in such a short time? There may be an interesting way to solve this riddle. We just take our exponential clock and extrapolate it back in time to the simplest conceivable life form. Something equivalent
yes.
to a being with a genome containing just a few letters.
Oh,
If we
okay.
do that, we
Few
end up
proteins.
10 billion years in the past, more than twice the age of Earth, which means if life actually evolved like this, it didn't start here. But
That's what
somewhere
I was
out
thinking.
there, in space.
That's what I was thinking.
This would explain
It's
why
exactly
life
what I was
started to
thinking.
thrive so quickly on our young planet. If it was already present in space like a seed, it just needed water and warm temperatures to wake up.
The
and go
right,
on
the
evolving.
right everything.
And it would
Very,
also
very,
explain
very,
the
very
high
small
degree of
chance it would happen.
sophistication of the first life forms on Earth. They could have been complex already because they might have been evolving for billions of years somewhere else in the universe.
And then just got
Could they be
transported.
that old? Maybe, yes. Actually, life could have started shortly after the universe itself was born.
I mean,
Goldilocks baby universe.
that's
At its most
another
basic
theory.
level, life needs two things. The right chemical elements to form complex molecules,
Yes.
and a liquid medium, like water, in which those molecules can move and interact. The
and then
liquid
eventually
medium needs
combine.
to stay warm enough to remain, well, liquid. So when we search for life in space, we focus on Earth-like planets at just the right distance from their star, warm enough to sustain liquid water.
Because,
But
I mean,
there was
that's
actually a time when
Earth is what
almost
we
all
know.
of the universe might have been habitable. Right after the Big Bang, the universe was extremely hot. But as the cosmos expanded, it cooled. And
Yes.
between about 10 and 17 million years after the Big Bang, when the universe was 1,000 times younger than today, it was between 100 degrees Celsius and 0 degrees Celsius.
Oh,
the temperature at
perfect.
which water is liquid.
Perfect.
So for
Perfect.
this window of time, more than 13.7 billion
It worked
years ago,
perfectly.
the whole universe, absolutely every inch of it, had the right temperature to support life.
Oh, wow.
Of course, the right
That's
temperature
crazy.
alone is not enough for life.
No,
We
of course
also
not.
need chemical elements like carbon and oxygen, which are forged in the cores of stars. But
Oh,
were there
oh,
stars
okay.
in super early cosmic times? Maybe, yes. In regions of the universe where matter was especially dense. Such stars would have been very massive and gone supernova in just 3 million years, seeding the
That is
universe
very
with the
short.
chemical elements needed to form dust, asteroids, planets,
But
and the
that
ingredients
dust
of
may
life.
be what brought
Maybe the
Earth
first
life.
ancestors of life were more exotic and didn't even need water, but thrived in substances like ammonia or ethane that can stay liquid at temperatures far below 0 degrees Celsius. They could
That
have
is
been sustained
possible.
by the lingering warmth of the Big Bang for tens of millions of years longer, well into a time when we know for sure there were stars and all the chemical elements. The real magic of this idea is that while the universe today is extremely deadly and hostile, back then the conditions for life might have been basically everywhere. For a period that
That
might
is
have
actually
lasted
pretty
several
cool.
dozen million years,
In my mind.
primordial life might have been able to emerge on any rock, even between the stars, sowing the universe
That is
with the
actually
seeds
awesome.
of what billions of years later would become bacteria, trilobites, dinosaurs, and finally us.
Jesus, imagine if
At
the Big
some
Bang
point,
never
the
happened. We
universe
wouldn't be
cooled
here.
down below the right temperature for life to thrive, but some of those ancestral life forms may have continued to exist in the internal warmth of the first planets, frozen in asteroids
okay.
or hibernating in cosmic dust. Tiny seeds.
Hibernation
roam the
is
cosmos,
such a
waiting
cool
for
thing.
New hospitable places to continue evolving. If they did, life now might be everywhere in the universe. Will we ever know?
Who
All
knows?
this makes for a nice story, and
I mean, I think we will eventually. I think science will get us there eventually, but it's not going to be in my lifetime.
while both the habitability of the baby universe and our exponential clock of life are reasonable ideas, they're still speculative. One more possibility among many others trying to explain our existence today. But if life came to Earth from outer space, then it should have seeded other places in the solar system too. Maybe there are fossils in dry riverbeds on Mars.
I think they did. Maybe they died off by the time that we're around, but I think they. I don't know. I don't think that we are the only ones out there that is living. That there's life.
Maybe we'll soon find life in the warm underground oceans of Enceladus or
Exactly.
Europa. Titan has seas, rivers, and lakes of ethane and methane as warm as the universe when it was 90 million years old. So finding exotic life on Titan would support the idea that life could have originated in the weird baby universe.
That is so
far,
cute.
when we look out
Their
into the
animations are
cosmos,
amazing.
We don't see anyone like us. But maybe that's because life needed 10 billion years or more to reach the level of complexity
Could
that
be.
allows for a technological
Could very well
species.
be.
Maybe there are millions of worlds filled with microbes, oceans full of exotic fish, and continents of bizarre animals. And maybe even others like us that just recently gained consciousness and are beginning to look at the sky. wondering
Absolutely.
if
I think
we're
so.
alone.
I think so.
Life could be flourishing right now in uncountable forms and in all kinds of cosmic environments.
I would love to see it
And if
though.
many of
I
us
would love
share
to see it in my
a common
lifetime.
Cosmic origin, we would all be part of a great cosmic family. The answer may lie in our cosmic backyard. Let's go and find out.
Exactly. Explore. Be scientific. Use science. Explore. Do as much as you can. Like, I want these things to be answered. If not for me, then for the generations that come after me. I want things to be known. I am a person of science. I do enjoy science. I do want it to be known. What is out there? What makes us up? What originated everything? Like, if we could find that, or at least find out that we're not the only ones out there, which again, I very much agree. So once again, this is the Mad Salvi saying like, subscribe, and subscribe, and all of that other fun stuff, if you so please. This is the Mad Salvi saying I appreciate every single one of you guys watching my stuff. Let me know in the comments down below if you have ideas, whichever ideas they are. I'm not going to diss them in any way, shape, or form. So let me know. Thank you so much. This is the Mad Salvi saying I will see you guys later. Said it like 5 times. I said my name like 5 times. I apologize. Bye-bye.